What is up, ladies and gents? Nate here, bringing you my new anime review for Your Lie in April. As always, I'm gonna explain what Your Lie in April is about, and then go into the latest episode that was just aired and review that. Anyway, Your Lie in April is a somewhat of a slice of life drama, romantic comedy that deals with music. So, main point of, or so far what we have, is our main character Kosei is he was a musical pianist prodigy that he dominated the competitions when he was little, and he was so good because of his mother. And technically, like throughout the episodes that we've seen so far, he's been playing for his mother because his mother was sick, and he thought, and she always told him that the better you play, the more like trophies you get, the better I'll feel. So he thought that the more he'll keep on winning, eventually he'll get, like, his mom will get better because his mother has like a sickness. So she was somewhat like lying to him in a sort of sense, but it's more or less like eventually he's at one competition. I believe he was like, it was the competition that would get him to like overseas, and his mom died. So then he has like a nervous breakdown and never plays music ever again, at least for 2 years. And the thing about his nervous breakdown is that, like, he can play, like, he can hear music perfectly fine, but when he plays the piano by himself, like when he's playing, like when his fingers touch the keyboard, he can't hear it. Like he's just like tapping the keys on the keyboard. Anyway, he has two friends: Tsubaki, his childhood friend that is a girl, and Watari, who is his childhood friend that's a boy. And these two, they're, hopefully I can find good pictures of what they look like and put them here. But these two are athletic, and they have, like, they know nothing, like nearly nothing about music. Tsubaki here, she has been supporting Kosei like since he was little. She's been there for him and all of that whatnot. And Watari, he's not. It's not like he hasn't been there, but like, Tsubaki's like, she's been there supporting him. She's like his crutch pretty much. But Watari, he's more of a ladies' man. He's the guy in school that gets like all the girls. Anyway, eventually Watari, uh, there's this cute girl that Watari likes, and he asks for Tsubaki and Kosei to go on, to like help him with this date, like be like wingmen pretty much. So everyone tells him to meet at this certain spot. Kosei's the first one to arrive there, and he sees the girl that Watari's asking out. Her name is, hang on, Cory, and like she's playing with like a bunch of kids, like music, like she has like a bunch of instrument, I believe. She's playing a melodica, and like the kids are listening, and they eventually start playing with her, and then things, he sees her like living her, like she's musically talented as well, and you see like she's like full of color, and by color I mean life, because after Kosei's mother's death, he's seen like this. He sees the world as in like black and white. Like there's no life in him. Like he he like lives his life day by day with just his friends. And so when he sees the girl, but I keep on forgetting, Cory, he sees like a whole new world. Like she like puts like color into his black and white world. Anyway, Kaori is in like, she's a violinist, so she has the date with that they had to go to was a competition. So they all watch her, like Kosei, uh, Sabaki, and Watari go to the competition and watch her play, and they watch her like, usually, if you guys don't know, music players, they have like a sheet of music and they play by that. But what Cory does is that she has the sheet of music, or like she remembers the sheet of music, but she adds her own like spin to it and makes it like, she like speeds up the tempo and makes it go faster and adds like her own stuff in it. And like towards a judge stand, sort like seen by a judge standpoint, that's like disqualifying, but she does it so well that the audience lovers, that allows her to go into the next round in the tournament. But but there's like a pianist with them to accompany them, but like she was going so fast that the pianist couldn't keep up, so she eventually asks Kosei to be her pianist. Kosei originally doesn't want to do it because, like he said, he doesn't want to play the piano anymore. Like he can't, because he can't hear his own playing. But eventually, like when he plays with, eventually, like there's like some tearful like feels moments that you see with Kosei and Cory, and eventually they play together. And during that competition, they they pretty much do their own thing separately. Like they're not like unified. They're like one upping each other, like with the violin and the piano. So eventually they don't make it to the next round. As Cory just had her violin tournament, man, I keep on forgetting names. Watari and Tsubaki also have their tournament in their respective sports. Watari in soccer and Tsubaki in softball. It's either softball or baseball, but since it's girls, I'm assuming it's softball. Anyway, they eventually both lose their tournaments because they couldn't focus pretty much. And also, Cory signs up Kosei to be in a piano tournament, which he declines right away that he doesn't want to do it, but everyone makes him do it because everyone, like all of his group of friends, like Watari, Tsubaki, and Cory, just had their tournament, so it's for him to have his tournament. Anyway, the romance part starts kicking in within these episodes, and you see that there's somewhat of a love square. Pretty much, it's like Watari likes Cory. I don't know how I'm gonna do this on the screen, but so don't try. I'm just gonna like draw arrows to who likes who. Anyway, there's Watari that likes Cory. Friggin' Kosei likes Cory. Then there's Tsubaki that likes Kosei, but I think also uh, Cory also likes Kosei, and then it's like a love square pretty much. All right, moving on with Kosei's tournament and episode 8 in general. So here's my review part, that being episode 8 called Let It Ring. And you remember how I said that Kosei was like a musical prodigy? He wasn't really the only one. He had rivals, a guy that looks like Goku from Dragon Ball Z, whose name is Takashi, and there's a girl, and her name is Emi. And when Kosei quit, they didn't stop quitting because they treated him like as like their goal to go up there and like beat him pretty much, or like be acknowledged by him, because when Kosei was little, he played at the tournament, left, and all of that. Like he was pretty much introverted. He never went out and like talked to the other competitors or anything like that. So they wanted to be acknowledged by him. So after 2 years, it looks like they finally get to face Kosei, Takashi, and Emi. And in episode 8, we see their performances and how good they really are, and their motivation behind wanting to get up to Kosei. And the reason why I'm reviewing this anime is because like it's so different from what I've watched so far. Like I've watched like a good selection. I haven't watched like everything, but this is like my first anime that deals with like music stuff. And thing is, like the classical music that they play, it's really good. Like if you're just watching this blindly, like this, go watch it. You will hear like it's generally classical music, but it's done so well. But that's pretty much the episode in a nutshell, and I want to try to keep this as condensed as possible. Anyway, my grade for this episode would be an A minus, because now that we've seen the motivation between Emi and Takashi, it's time for Kosei to do his performance and see how well he does. Because remember, he can't hear his own music playing, and he hasn't found a solution to it. And now that like those two, Takashi and Emi, have blown like the audience out of the water. Like everyone's amazed by those two performances. So either Kosei has to be like remember how to hear his own playing, or he has to like step up his game and just like know what he does like without hearing it. Anyway, if you guys want to watch Your Lie in April, I know it's available on Crunchyroll, and it's also available on Hulu. So go watch it. I do recommend it. The animation at first might seem weird because you actually like see their lips, like their top lips and the bottom lips, and you see. But if you get past that, because it grows on you, because it's actually like a different animation style, but it's really good, and it deals with music, and like the premise of it, it's just amazing. And I feel like in the end, like the last episode, there's gonna be like a huge revelation where Kosei has to choose between Cory or Tsubaki, and maybe even Emi, because we've seen a little bit of Emi in like her feelings towards Kosei in episode 8. But I feel like there's gonna be a big fuse moment, so that's why I want to record this review, because I feel like something big's gonna go down. I want to share my reaction with you guys and let you hear my thoughts. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, let me know what you guys thought of this anime, if you caught up or seen it, or what you guys think of it in general. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I think I already said that, but anyway, I'm thanking you anyway again. Let me know what you guys thought. Don't forget to rate and subscribe, because it makes me feel good and makes me want to continue doing more of these videos, because now I'm making either 12 or 13. I think it's 12 because there's a new anime review tomorrow morning. Hopefully tomorrow morning it's gonna be my new anime review, Sword Art Online, and then what's next one? Fate Stay Night. All in that order, hopefully. And I'll see you guys then. Bye.